this weather. And for more on it, here's Ella.
Crazy. We got a lot to talk about. Today, temps are going to drop through the day. By this afternoon, it will get cold again. It will be frigid tonight and very cold tomorrow. The weekend looks good, but we already got to alert you. Our next first alert weather day is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week look very wet. Stepping out the door right now, overnight, we saw a cold front move through. We had a few sprinkles of rain. That rain is now pushed south, and that cold, dry air is settling in. So you're already starting to see breaks in the clouds, the sun coming out. That sun is not going to be a warm sunshine. Those blue skies are a signal that temperatures will start to drop here. So essentially 49 degrees in Atlanta right now. Yes, that feels a lot warmer than yesterday, but that's about where we're going to top out today. You're going to notice a wind pick up through the afternoon. It'll be quite breezy this afternoon, and that's going to usher in that cooler air. So here are your high temperatures today. Down towards central Georgia, it actually will be a pleasant afternoon. You'll reach the mid-50s. That cold air doesn't arrive until around sunset. For North Georgia and the mountains, you're only going to reach the low 40s. That cold air starts to settle in right now. And for Metro Atlanta, the high temperature will be around 50 degrees. So if you're thinking about walking the dog, do it between now and about 2 p.m. After 2 p.m., that's when it starts to get cold. By 4 p.m., we're sitting at 47 degrees. By 7 p.m., you're just not going to want to be outside. We're already sitting in the 30s. And it gets very cold again tonight. These are actual overnight lows. Teens in the mountains, 19 degrees in Carrollton, 25 in Atlanta, 22 in Covington. Another frigid night ahead. You'll need all the extra layers stepping out the door tomorrow. And it will be a cold day tomorrow. We'll top out at 45 degrees. So a cold end to the week, but a pretty nice weekend all in all. We'll see a gradual warm up through the weekend. Saturday will start quite cold, but we'll end in the mid-50s, so a nice warm up through the day. Sunday's the day you want to spend some time outside. We'll push 60 degrees in the afternoon, and it will be dry through the weekend, but that dry weather will not last. By Sunday night, we could see showers, and Monday is a first alert weather day. We'll see a system move in, bringing us rain in the afternoon and evening, and we're going to stay in that wet pattern. We'll see more scattered showers on Tuesday and possibly some more heavy rain on Wednesday morning. Thereafter, it will get cold again towards the end of next week. So roller coaster weather here over the next 7 days. 52 degrees is the high today. That'll occur around 1 or 2 p.m. By the time the kids are getting out of school, those temperatures are plummeting. 25 degrees tonight. It will be a frigid night and a cold day tomorrow. Cold to start out the weekend. Morning lows in the 20s on Saturday, but a nice warm up throughout the weekend. Sunday, we're sitting near 60 degrees. Get outside, enjoy it. That rain arrives on Monday. It stays unsettled on Tuesday and Wednesday. I've just increased our rain chances on Tuesday to 50%. We may end up adding a first alert weather day Tuesday, but right now it looks like Monday and Wednesday are the wettest days. And by Wednesday night, temperatures are dropping again.